tragedy. Now, Mike and I both see the year 2008 as a sort of milestone, a turning point. And that happened. That was when Liverpool was chosen as the European capital of culture. And it happened to be the year when I accompanied G-Pluck, you know, Indonesia's leading Beatles tribute band, to Liverpool. They were invited to play at the Beatles Festival. And yeah, we were there and we could see that Liverpool was on the rise, and it has continued to be on the rise. Earlier this year it was chosen as the setting for the Eurovision Song Contest, because that had been moved from Ukraine for obvious reasons. And the whole world saw what a great city it was, what a great place it was. And now YouTube, if you go to YouTube, I recently went to YouTube and checked out videos, tourist-like videos on Liverpool, documentaries, and there were 14. And they all emphasized the beauty of Liverpool, the historicity of Liverpool. They showed all the buildings, and most of all, the friendliness of the Liverpudlians, or the Scousers, the friendliness. It is a friendly city. I'm very proud of that. I remember years ago, this was back in 1976, I took my Indonesian friend Mas Aji, who was a charismatic kind of guy, to Liverpool. And we crossed over from Birkenhead on the ferry, and he was beaming, lovely, lovely, lovely. We got to Pierhead and people would come up to him and talk to him, actually start a conversation, which you didn't get in the more reserved south. He also noted the cleanliness of the city as compared to London. And he said, you know, I love Liverpool, even though it was still in the throes of that economic depression. He also said, yes, it is a prihatin city. Now, prihatin is an Indonesian word which talks about suffering, both received suffering and anticipated suffering. He said it is a prihatin city, but as we've just learned, it is, we can say, no longer, I think, a prihatin city. Right. Now, we'll end up near the end. Now we'll talk about we'll read our 7 words for you to learn and use. So ready, here they go. Abolition. Abolition. Alma mater. That's Latin, of course. Alma mater. Brink. 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 Heinous. Heinous. Polymath. Polymath. Regeneration. Regeneration. Saga. Saga. And let's end with a rousing song by Pete Wiley, otherwise known as the Mighty Wah. And this song shows the deep love that Scousers have for their city. And the video we're showing will be a kind of travelogue showing some famous scenes and buildings in Liverpool. So watch out for these. You'll see the Cavern Club, statues of John Lennon, the mountains of North Wales in the distance. You can see them from Liverpool. The Mersey Ferry in Birkenhead, Liverpool's twin, my hometown. The Liver Building in the Three Graces, that's the Liver Building, the Cunard Building, and the Port of Liverpool Building. They're called the Three Graces because they're really beautiful early 19th century buildings on the waterfront. So it's very much, they call it the iconic waterfront. And soon, down the river, further down the river, you will see a new grace rising. It will be the Everton Stadium, which is in the process of being built. I think it's due for completion next year. So as I said, I love Liverpool FC, and of course a lot of people take Pete Wiley's song as about Liverpool Football Club. It's not, it's about the city, but as I said, I do love Liverpool Football Club, and but our Everton Stadium, and I know Everton's going through a difficult time, but we hope that the new stadium will put us on a map and be a symbol of our Everton's regeneration. You'll also see the two cathedrals, the Anglican Cathedral, a neo-Gothic whale, a huge building, the Roman Catholic Cathedral, Paddy's Wigwam as its nickname. You'll see a bombed-out church. There was a church which was bombed in the Merseyside Blitz. It was all gutted, so they decided to leave the shell of the church as a memorial to the horror of war. You'll see Chinatown. Liverpool had the first Chinatown in Europe, and now they've got the biggest gate, I think, outside China. You'll see the Walk Art Gallery, the Picton Library, the Mersey Tunnel entrance. The Mersey Tunnel goes under the River Mersey. It was one of the first of these tunnels in the world, I think built in the early 1930s, goes from Liverpool to Birkenhead. And you'll also see Lime Street Station, and then the huge Gothic St. George's Hall, a neoclassical. The huge neoclassical building, St. George's Hall, which the poet John Betjeman said he would die for. It is such a huge monument in the style of classical Greece. So enjoy the video, and there's a Liverpool greeting, Sarawak. Sarawak, till next time. DocVlog.
When all the lights go out forever, somewhere near the end of time, the noise will pass and the dust will settle, and you'll be on my mind. Now you won't find it hard to understand, though it's so hard to explain the who and what and how and why then